Welcome, and thank you for your consideration to implement child assessment with your school readiness children at your program. Child assessment is an intentional process of gathering information about a child, reviewing the documentation, and then using the information to level the child along the developmental continuum. These results can help the teacher plan educational activities that are at a level the child can understand and is able to learn from. Reports pulled from the assessment tool can also guide conversations with families. Assessment is a critical part of a high-quality early childhood program. Assessment provides educators, parents, and families with critical information about a child's growth and development. Assessment can provide a record of growth in all developmental areas: cognitive, physical, language, social emotional, and approaches to learning. It can identify children who need additional support or more challenging activities to engage them. Child assessments can help teachers guide lesson plans and activities and plan individualized instruction for a child or for a group of children that are at the same stage of development. Child assessment provides a common ground between educators and families to use in collaborating on a strategy to support their child. Reports can be created that can be used for accountability to governing boards or upper administration. And there's also a financial benefit as well. In reimbursement, you will receive a 5% differential from the base rate of your school readiness children for each successful finalization of a checkpoint period on eligible children. During the contracting process, line items number 32 and 33 will give you the option to check yes or no for child assessment. If yes is chosen, you will then be prompted to choose a child assessment tool. The three Office of Early Learning, or OEL, approved tools are CORE, Galileo, and TS Gold. You can access a summary and contact information about all three programs via the OEL website. You and your teachers will need to meet benchmarks set by the OEL Child Assessment Guide. Your school needs to have 75% or more of your staff take training on the assessment tool you choose and have them become reliable in using that tool. Proof of their certifications will be uploaded into the Quality Performance System, also known as the QPS portal. At the beginning of each month, someone on your staff will need to ensure the staff roster is updated as needed and then submitted into the portal, and that the 75% rate is being maintained. Your school readiness children need to be added to the child assessment tool that you choose and add the assigned OEL child ID numbers. A separate technical assistance sheet can be sent to you for support in this step. Documentation needs to be collected and uploaded into the assessment tool on a regular basis to support the fidelity of leveling of each child and to help meet deadlines of finalization of assessments during the three assessment checkpoint periods, which are in October, January, and April. Hang in there if that sounded a little bit overwhelming. While you can choose any of the approved assessment tools, ELCFB offers free portfolios to your school readiness children through teaching strategies, also referred to as TS Gold, TSG, or Gold. We have a strong support system with coaching by a quality specialist and sometimes through a community of practice that is comprised of other providers that are successfully implementing child assessment and contract or working towards doing so in the upcoming year. Within our supports, we offer resources and coaching to overcome any challenges and to celebrate your successes along the way. You can choose to have your director, assistant director, perhaps a curriculum specialist, or a strong teacher that can act as a mentor to the other staff to be the school's point of contact to streamline that process. This also includes support in setting up your teachers, classrooms, and children in TS Gold, reflecting on time management strategies for your teachers to implement successfully, and reminders of the deliverables along the way. For your teachers to become qualified to use any of the 3 assessment tools, they will need to go through the Inter-Rater Reliability Certification process, also known as IRR. You will set up each of your teachers with their very own login to give them access to their personal account to the child assessment tool you have chosen. This is where they will find their children in their class and upload documentation they collect into each child's portfolio. They will also be able to access free professional development to develop the knowledge and skills required to reliably conduct observational assessments. What is exciting about completing these trainings is that they are earning CEUs or in-service hours at no cost to them. There are many ways that teachers can choose to capture documentation, such as using an app with a tablet or smartphone to upload pictures and videos, using tools such as sticky notes and a clipboard, taking anecdotal notes, using checklists to ensure each child has documentation for all objectives, and TS Gold offers tools such as the on-the-spot observation tool and intentional teaching cards within the TS Gold platform. Once all dimensions have documentation to support the child's development and all is uploaded into the child's portfolio, the teacher will then decide where the child is on the learning continuum and complete the finalization process. From there, this will then guide the next steps of developing future learning opportunities for the children, supporting conversations with families, and creating reports to share with necessary entities. After each assessment checkpoint period, there's a technical assistance period where your program can get support if there were unforeseen circumstances to meet finalization at the deadline. Once the 30 days of the technical assistance period are over, our staff will submit each eligible child for reimbursement in our system so that you can receive the 5% differential rate for those children. This can be seen in your reimbursement report in the months of December, March, and June. My name is Erica Garris, Quality Specialist that focuses on supporting our providers that are choosing to implement child assessment and contract. I can be reached via my email at egarris@elcfv.org or a phone call to my direct phone line at area code 386-317-3374. Thank you so much for your time and for considering to choose child assessment and contract.